My name is Paul Brandeis. I'm the president of Marble and Granite Care Products. What we're going to do next in the program is discuss how to refinish a shower wall. And we have 3 different walls set up right now. And what I'm going to try to have you folks understand is what to look for, because there are 3 options for refinishing or cleaning and then sealing and putting a paste polish, which is our marble polish and protector. If we are going to just clean, seal, and polish to save some time, is we want to see that there is some sheen or gloss coming off of the marble. And this section over here is in that kind of a condition. This panel of marble doesn't have as much sheen as I look at it, but it has enough that what I would like to do is just polish it with a machine and with our marble gloss restorer, and we're going to get a very nice result with that. And after we do that, we're going to apply the marble polish and protector, and that will also bring out more color, more gloss, and it will look quite attractive when we're finished. The next panel is in a condition where it has no gloss. It's really been etched from the alkaline in soap and shampoo, and it's in a condition where we're going to have to use the hook and loop sanding disc to hone the stone before we can polish it with a marble gloss restorer. What Dave is going to do on the first panel is clean it with NutriClean first. He's using the NutriClean premix sprayer. He's going to use a polishing pad that comes in a kit. And after he's done doing that, he'll dry it, and then we're going to give it some marble polish and protector, and we're going to do some hand buffing, and we should get a nice result. Before you apply the marble polish and protector, we want to check our work with a light. There may be some areas we want to touch up with the NutriClean before we go on to using the marble polish and protector. This next panel is in a condition that I believe we're going to be able to use our marble gloss restorer only with the machine. The first thing we do is protect the work area. He's going to be applying protection right on the grout line under the first row of marble. We only want to leave the row of marble that we're going to be polishing exposed. The rest of the marble on the wall we're going to protect with plastic sheeting and duct tape. Once the protection is up, we're going to be applying the marble gloss restorer powder onto the ultimate polishing pad. And the other thing I want to point out is what we're trying to determine right now, and we're only working on one row, is to be sure that we're going to get a nice result, because I don't know the condition of your marble. Once we get a nice result with this process, then we can work on 2, sometimes 3 rows at a time. But when you're in your house trying to refinish your shower, we want to experiment on a small area just to determine the suitability of what process we're going to use. Meaning, can we just use the NutriClean and the marble polish and protector? On this panel, we've determined that we're going to just use the marble gloss restorer, and we're going to polish it. And on the third panel, we're going to have to hone it with the hook and loop sanding disc prior to polishing with the marble gloss restorer. You always do it 2 times, sometimes 3 times. We've already polished it 1 time, and now we're just going to duplicate a 2nd time. We've already reloaded the machine with the marble gloss restorer. The setting is back on number 2. We've wet the marble 1 more time. Next we're going to butter it. Dave, can you butter it before you turn on the electricity? The buttering process should only take 5 seconds, and immediately turn on electricity. And again, work side to side, up and down, just with a little bit of downward pressure on the marble. Do it for about a half a minute and you're going to turn it on to number 4 speed. One thing that you're noticing with Dave, he's worked several years doing this type of refinishing work. He's not wearing any hand protection or eye goggles, but certainly for you folks, the homeowner, we want you to use some either latex or rubber gloves and also use some eye goggles. So we've just removed the protection and just double checking one more time before we apply the marble polish and protector.